money. Not that it craps. Seen a video by this guy named Gamble with Jimmy, huh? Let's check it out. We're going to do $4,000 buy-in, 35 or 2,500 in green, 25 or 400 in red or green. Jesus, 25, 3,500 in black, 500 and 100. And he gets a point. Oh, I got dice here already. All right. And he says this is a gold mine. Hard 4-8. Pretty much lays the 4, I believe. Then he'll buy a number. All right. See if it works. Yo, 11. And in every roll, he's like kind of buying a number. I think he goes up in value as well. Let's see. Yo, 11. $75.09. We got the hard 6, and we just take it down. So 35. We win 35 bucks. All right. He just kind of takes it down. Takes it all down. We're gonna take it. Oh, he keeps the whatchamacallit up there for like one roll. 3. And I guess we go back out. I'm not too sure. Because he didn't roll it out for a long period of time. 10. He never buys the point, which I find a little weird, but it is what it is, right? 9. $75.09. And we hit the 9 for 105. I'm not gonna lie, it piqued my interest, right? It like kind of piqued my interest a little bit. Kind of piqued my interest. It's pretty cool. He takes it down. Takes his risk down, and we're on the 4 still. We didn't hit the 8 yet. He like rolls a 6. Let me just put money back out there. I'll put it on the 5 right now. Let's see. Yo, 11. I'll put 60 on the 6. Look at that. 35. I get paid 35. Right? Comes down. This all comes down. It's a pretty cool strategy. I'm not gonna lie. And we haven't gotten hit on the 4. The 8 hasn't hit yet. So we're gonna roll again. Hard 6. Again, anybody's winning money the way we're rolling right now. And we'll put a quarter on the 9. Why not? Hard 10. We'll throw 60 on the 6. Got the 4, so I get picked off, or he gets picked off, and he doubles it up, right? He doubles it up, and then we buy another thing too. So we're going 75 on the 5, and we hit the 5. Holy shit, 105. All right, we bring all this down. This all comes down. This comes down. This goes back down to 1. And we're just like, we'll see what we have at the end of this roll, right? 8 to hit the point. Wow. So like when the point's off, we just roll with that. Don't try to get a 7. We don't. We try to snipe a quick 50 bucks, and we do. Holy shit. This is going wonderfully, actually. And we get picked off, right? We get picked off. And we'll throw 200 on it. And then he throws, we'll say, 30 on the 6. Got to go 11. And then we'll go 60 on the 8. 5. Right? We'll go 75 on the 5. Yo, 11 again. We'll go 100 on the 9. Let me think. 100 on the 9, right? And we hit the 8. That pays us 70. We'll take 75 for 5. And we take everything down. We take everything down. It's a weird thing, but I like it. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like it. We take everything down except that 4. And then we just start over again, pretty much. And I hit the 4. Again, we didn't get past them where you get whacked on this, right? We didn't get in that video where, God forbid, you get whacked on this. We go on a 400? We sticking at 300? Like, I don't fucking know. He didn't really explain it too much. Jimmy, you really didn't explain that too much. So your strategy right now on the 4, I'm getting whacked. So let's start it out. Let's see if we can make it back on the come out here. Oh, we do. Look at that, son of a bitch. So like now, I made this back. Do I reduce it to 200 or go back to 100? I'll keep it at 2. I don't know. Instructions weren't pretty clear on what happens if you get capped on the second time on the 4 or the 10. Aces. 2, 6, 8. So now, do we start with like 50 bucks? Like, since I'm down, I don't know. I'll start with 30 bucks on the 6. I'll start with a quarter there. I'll just work my way this way, right? Let's see what happens. Yo, 11. We'll go 60 on the 6. 7 out. So we win 100 bucks. All right, we lose this. Let's see where we are. So we win this, we'll bring this all down. All right, let's see where we stand here. So we're down 500. So we're not up by that much. He was making money hand over fist. I don't know how. So this is 500. So this is our 4,000. We're up 165. Right? And we kind of hit a bunch. So I don't know. We'll start it over again. Start it over again. And we got the 8, right? I'll lay the 4 for 100 and we'll buy the 5 for a quarter. Listen, I'm not losing a lot of money. Also, the 8 gets hit. And now we don't touch this. That's off. But the don't's working, right? The lay. And we got the 8 again. Right? So now we go to $60 here. I believe. The instructions they weren't clear on like the laddering of this. And we get picked on the 4 again. So was I supposed to put it to the 10? Like, you know, so I'll go like this, and then we go another number. We're going to go 75 on the 9. And we got the 10. So he's like laying the 10 after 10 hits. I don't know the instructions. I'm going to go to $100 on the 10. So running out of room here, right? And then the next one is I got to buy an 8. So I don't know what the thing is, you know. So we got the 11. Like now we're going to have to buy the 8 for 120, I believe. Your instructions weren't very clear with this, Jimmy. And we've 7 out. So I lost a shit ton of money. Won 100 bucks. Let's see how this works here. See, I just lost a shit ton. And we take it all down. We take this down, right? This all comes down. And this comes off. I believe. I don't know. The instructions, Jimmy, were not very good. Very, very poor. And I can tell you right now, we're down a boatload of money. So, I think we're going to come out. I'm going to lay the 7. Was I supposed to keep the 4, keep the 10? I don't fucking know. Video was terrible. So we're on the 9. No, listen, I'm not knocking it, but the instructions of your system makes no sense. So this is this, and we're going to throw 30 on the 8. We hit the 5, so we're going to put 60, I believe, on the 6. I don't know, I'm just going to work my way down. Do we do this? Like, do we buy one of these and then one of these and then go back to here, buy this, and then again, the instructions for the pump and dump video are very vague. And we 7'd out, and I still lost money. 50. So now am I going to 200? Like, am I going to 200 on the 10? I don't know. I really don't know. We're just going to keep that there. We're just going to keep it there. And we got the 9 again. So it works all well when you're hitting your numbers and you're getting right all the time, right? So do I double up my bets now? Since I lost, I'm going to double it up. Right? We kind of, you know, maybe we can't. Maybe we'll double up to 10 now. I kind of have to double it up to protect myself a little bit. So we'll do a $60 6. Right? And we 7'd out. All right, so we made 100 bucks. Right? We profited 40 bucks. That's not bad. I like that. And do we keep this at 200? I know we're down. We are down a good chunk. So I'm going to keep that like that. And then we hit the 9 again. Right? So I think I'm going to buy the 8 for 60. And then what's the next one? Like 75 or 100? Like, I don't really know the process here. And we hit the 8. That's great. So we got 70. I'll take 75 for 5, right? So we'll take this back. And maybe we'll reduce this. I'm not sure. I'm going to reduce it. I'm going to reduce it. And let's go. So we got the 9 at the point, right? So nothing happens. Coming out, we roll 7, we win 50 bucks. All right, we win 50 bucks. That's not bad. I like it. And we're on the 5. Like, I don't know what happens on longer rolls here. Like, and then we 7 out, right? So I'm going to do 30 on the 6. We got the 8. Like, do we go to the 9 now with 50? I'm going to go 9 with the 50. 8 again. Like, do I have to lay the 4 also as these bets go up? Like, is that how that has to be? Because I only saw you lay when the 10 got hit or the 4 got hit. So I'd have to, do I have to lay more? It's very vague. So I'm going to go 60 on the 8. I'm like, what happens when you run out of numbers? You haven't gotten that far. And we hit the point again. So that stays. Just a 10 is working. And we're on the 6 now. Does this stay on the 6? I'm assuming. So now do I buy the 5 for 100? Like, is that the play? Let's go. 4. Like, do I have to buy the 4 now for 125? I don't know. I don't know what the play is. And we hit the 5. So that's good. This all comes down. Listen, I like the strategy, but you're open a lot to a lot of shit that can happen. That pays 140, all right? I like it. I just need a better explanation. So we'll keep the 5. All right, we're kind of like breaking even now. We're a little down. Let's see what happens. Hard 6. Now we'll buy the 8 for 30. Got the 6 as the point. All right. 8. I guess I'll keep that there. Why not? We're going to bring this to 60. I'm assuming it's like a, no, we're going to do 50 there. Then we'll go to 60 on the 6. 7 out, right? So that pays that. We lost 30 bucks. All right. I don't understand if I have to lay the 4 in conjunction with the 10. Like, you didn't really talk much about it. 3 doesn't help us. Hard 6 again. So now what am I going to do? I'm going to buy the 8. All right. I'm pretty much playing along your video. You only laid. All right. So we won 20 bucks. I'm just going to take 20. I'll rack it. Right. It's working so far. And I got picked off on the 10. So now I got to lay the 10 for 200. And I think we buy in for 60 now. And we start increasing our bets. 9. I'm going to buy the 5 for 75. So after this, I don't know what I should buy. Like the 8 go to 120. Yeah, so like now the 8, right? I got to go to 120 on the 8. And you never really got past this on your video. Right? Right? I don't know if I have to lay the 4 now or lay more on the 10. Because like right now, if I 7 out, I've lost money. Right? So I have no idea. Ace deuce. So like now, where do I go? I'm going to do 100 on the 9, right? Hope to God a 5, 6, 8, or 9 rolls. And we got the 6. So we got lucky. All right? The game is luck, I'm not going to lie. So we got the 6. So that pays us 70. I'll take 75 for 5. I hope I'm doing this right and giving your gold strategy a justice here. I'm assuming I'm down, so I'm assuming I keep that 10 up there. I'm assuming. All right, perfect. So 100, right? I'm still down. This is 600. We're down 600. Oh, down. I think we're in the profit now. Let's see. 400. 1, 2, 3. I'm up 25, 50, 75. I'm up 105 bucks. All right. All right. I like it. I like it. I'm not too sure about what I do. Like, do we get a point first and then lay? Like, this is the 5. Like, do I have to lay the 4 first? Like, do we pick a 4 and a 10 and then lay? Like, I'm very vague. Maybe I haven't watched the video. It's the first time I watched a video with this guy. So, again, we hit the 5. I like the strategy. It's pretty sick. But, like, you're open to a lot when you get all these open. You only have, like, $100, $200 here. Man, you can lose a shit ton of money. And that can happen a lot. So we're back on the 9. Right now I'm going to buy the 5. See, he looks like he goes to the 6, the 5, the 8, and the 9. Right? That's what he looks like he does. And then we 7'd out, right? So we lost money. Like, do I have to buy, lay the 10? I lost 30 bucks. It's not a ridiculous amount of money, but still, I lost 30 bucks. So we're coming, like, do I take all this down now? Like, all this come down? Or do I keep that up there, right? Is it just interpretation, how you're feeling? So I'm going to keep it up. Why not? And we rolled a 3. I don't know if we take it all down or not. 7. All right, so I went 50 bucks. Like, are we trying to snipe the come out rolls for 7s, aces? 10. So we're on the 10. I think we're going to lay the 10. I think that's what he does. If a 10 or a 4 hit, he's automatically laying it. Right? So we have 2 up. And I'm going to go 30 on the 6. I think that's what he does. I'm not sure. And we got the 6. So we can take it down. We can take this down. Or he keeps it up. I have no idea. It's very vague. So this pays 35. All right. You're very vague, Jimmy boy. What do I do? I don't know. It's very, it looks like it's up to your interpretation. So we get a 5. Are we going back on the 6? We still laying the 10? I'm not sure. I'm going to lay the 10, right? Fuck it. So let's go. AC Doocy. Next one, we'll do 50 on the 5. This is not meant to be a jerk to you. I'm trying to understand your system. So that pays us 100 bucks. I like it. All right, so we win 20 bucks, pretty much. Let's see where we stand. I like it. I'm digging the strategy. I just need to know more. I need to know how it works. I need to know why you're laying the 4 and the 10 when you do, what the bets are on the progression of this. Like, if you're laying the 4, do I buy the 6, 8, do we go 6, 5, 8, 5, 9, 10? Or are we always laying the 4 and 10 as these, like when you get these 4 bets up, are we laying both the 4 and the 10? I need to know. You're very unclear by that little video. So let's see, we'll get 300, let's see where we are. We're definitely in the positive, but I think if we just played the don't, we would have really outpaced. That's 100. Again, we're not really sweating it, which I like. It's 180 bucks. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I just need some clarity. Maybe I'll figure it out. Maybe I have to figure it out or watch other videos. That's probably it, right? I like it. I'm up 180 bucks, and I really haven't sweated the bankroll. I kind of like it. I just need to know what you're doing. Like, what if the point is a 6, right? Are we never going to buy the 6? Like, we're just going to go 8, 9, 5, lay the 4 and 10, and hope to God a 4, 10 don't hit? Like, what if the roll goes 4, 10, 10, 4, 10? Like, what happens? Like, are we screwed? Because we're going to get picked off because we're doubling, or are we just adding a unit? Like, if you put a 10 on and you get hit on it, we're going to 2. What happens if we get hit on back-to-back 10s? Are we going to 3 or are we going to 4? Like, that matters. Are we going to 3 or are we going to go to 4? Right? You don't really talk about that in your 10-minute video on your gold strategy, because you didn't really get to that point. And I can tell you, I rolled plenty of rolls where it went 10, 4, 10, 4, 10 or something like that. Or 3 10s and a 4 and a 10. So what happens in that? I just have a question. I'm not being a dick or anything. I just have a question. Please elaborate, because I like it. I like the strategy. I just need to know what the progression is, why, and at what point do you lay the 4 and 10. Like you got the, like you started the game and you rolled this, got a number. We'll get the number, right? Oh my God, can we get a number for pete's sake? You get the 9, and then are we immediately laying the 4 and then covering the 6? Or are we just buying the 6, seeing if we can get ahead, right? And then laying this just as like a backup. Like once, like this is the progression you had, right? So we're going there, we're going 50 here, and then we're going 120 here, I believe, right? We're going 120. So we have 175, 80. We got $200 at risk here. Are we throwing, like if we 7 out, we're losing 150 bucks, right? Are we throwing a 10 out there to lose 100 if a 7 comes? Like, I don't understand, like, the mentality. Like, you're looking for quick hits, but what if they don't come, right? Right? Your video doesn't prove, your video proved you didn't roll a lot of 11s, 3s, 12s, 2s, 10s, and 4s. Like, what? That's going to happen on the table, my guy. So what happens if you roll, like I said, like, we got the 9 as the point, right? You lay in the 4, right, to protect, I'm assuming. You're going to buy the 6, and then you're going to buy the 5, right? So, like, you rolled a 9. Then you rolled an 11. Boom. Then you rolled a 10. Bang. Then you rolled a 2. Bang. What happens? What happens now? Like, we're exposed for a lot of money. Are you just trying to, you think we're going to roll a 6 or 8 or 5, right? That's a lot of numbers. We can also roll a 4, 9, a 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. What happens to these? Like, what's the next step? We buy in the 9? We buy in the 9 for $1.25? I don't understand. You didn't get to that point in your video. I need to know. I really need to know. Very vague. Do we have to lay the 10 now for like 300 bucks? Right? Or the 4 for 400 so we can get some coverage here? Right? So what if you roll a 2 now, right? So this is this. Now we roll an 11, right? We're buying the 9, and then we 7 out. We're winning 50 bucks. And we lost 250, right? 270. We lost 275, just like that. What's the recovery? I don't understand. It's a great strat. I just need to know what the process is. Maybe I'm too stupid to get it. I really don't know. I like it. It worked for your rolls, right? But what happens when it doesn't go in your favor? I need to know. Like us as the viewers, we need to know how that works. You can't come out here and let me see the title of this. Let me see the title of this. Let me see the title of this. Crap Strategies is crap hack. It's a crap hack, and you rolled out for 11 minutes. And you're going to call that a hack? It worked in your favor for a little while. Let's see you do that over multiple videos. I just literally did it. I went down a bunch, but I don't know the recovery. And then I made $100 some odd. It works, right? But I think it worked better if I had better understanding of it. Please, I'm interested. I like it. I just need to know why you lay the 4 and the 10 at what points, and what the laddering system is for here. And what if you lose? Like, are we starting at suppose you lose, like the 4 or the 7 out, you have all these bets, right? Done with a 4 and a 10 lay, or just a 4 lay with and you lose, like I said, 200 bucks. What's the next bet inside? Are we going with 60, 90, 120 to start? Like, what's the progression? You didn't get into that. I would like to know. Hopefully you respond to this. I'm going to tag you in my video. I'm going to lay it in your comment section. I like it, man. I do like that. I like it, but I need to understand the risk and why you do it. And I'm going to roll it out. I'm going to watch your other video maybe. Maybe I'm jumping the gun here. I'm going to watch some other videos. Maybe you explain it better. I'm going to look through your thing. But you didn't really explain it too well, my guy. So I hope you don't take this as an insult, but I need to know, I need some clarification. Like, you can't come up here, you label your thing a crap hack, and you basically didn't, like, tell us the progression. Like, what the fuck, what the hell was, it looks like you were just putting numbers out there. Or, like, when the point's to 8, are we always starting at the 6? Do we start at the 5? Like, It's just up to your interpretation. Like, is it just how you dice? Like you know, you're on the 8, you haven't seen a 5 in a while, and then you throw it on the 5 to snipe a quick 5. Is that like what they're thinking? I kind of, you know, I kind of understand that, right? You haven't seen a 5 in a while, but you may not see a 5 for 40 rolls. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that, right? Just let me know if we never buy the 4 and the 10, right? Or if we go 6, we buy this, and this. Or this, and this, right? We do 6, 5, 9, 8, or 6, 5, 8, 9, 5, 8, 9, 6. Like, how does that go? Are we laying the 10 and the 4 for equal value out here so we don't get screwed and picked off, right? There's so many more numbers that you didn't roll that definitely get rolled. You know, the 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, like those get rolled a lot on the table. So like what happens when you have the 5, 6, 8, 9 covered and the 4 laid? Like, and then you roll a 7 and you get, like, what's the next steps? I didn't see that happen. All right. So please respond. Would love to. I'm going to watch some other videos. Maybe I'll get my answer. Just saw your video pop over. I saw a crap hack and I just had a chuckle and then watched your video. So I was like 15 minutes. It was like 15 minutes long and I'm like, this can't be right. And it's not. You don't explain the video. Maybe because you rolled this out a whole bunch of times. But you're telling me you're going to go play this, and I literally played it and went down a whole shit ton of money, able to get it back. I was able to get it back, which was nice. But I think if I knew what you were doing better, I think you're onto something here. I really do. But again, what happens? What happens? I have a question. What happens when you get when you're laying the 4 and the 10 right at the same time, and you get 10, 10, 4, 10? What happens? How does the bet go? Can you please elaborate? So you have the lay bets and you're adding a unit or doubling. If you go, if the rolls go 10, 10, 10, which it has happened, and then a 4, and then another 10, what happens? Like, does your bankroll just get obliterated? Because I'm going to do it right now. We're going to go 100, 100, right? You're going to get lose this. Now we're going to 2. And do I bump this up to 2? I don't know. You lose. Now we're going to 4, right? You lose again. Now you're going to 8, right? Now you're going to 8. Then you go on a 4, right? You lose that. Now you're going to 2. Now we're going back to the 10. Now you got to double this. I'm assuming, right? But you got to double your 10 bets because it only pays 1 to 2. Look at my bankroll. Look at my bankroll. Explain, because I've seen that before. Is that you're just chalking up to bad luck, just bad, super bad luck? You're gonna get done. Like, what happens? Are we just adding a unit or are we doubling? Right? Because I've been there, man. 10, 10, 10, 4, 10. That could happen, or it could be 10, right? It could be 10, 11, 4, 2, 3, 10, 10, 4. Like, what is the like? I need to know, because that's gonna happen. Somebody's going to get uber wrecked playing this way. That you're susceptible to this, man. When you have these two out here, you can get uber wrecked if you're doubling. So please give me an answer. We'll look forward to it. That's my question. What happens if the sequence goes 10, 10, 11, 4, 10, 2, 3, 10, 3, 4, whatever? And that can happen. What happens to this system? How does this look? Do we double this? Are we just adding just a unit every time? Like, you lose, you're just adding 4, and then when we win, we're just like are we just laddering down? You really didn't explain it too well. So I'm just here to clarify, because listen, I like it. I like what you're doing. There's not a lot of exposure, and you're looking for the quick hits. I understand what you're trying to do, right? You're looking for the quick hits and you're out. What happens if you don't get those quick hits? 4s, 10s are coming when you have them laid. And the sequence goes 10, 10, 12, 11, 4, 10, 10, 2, 4-10. Like, what happens? Because I've rolled it out like that. Dude, I have tens of thousands of rolls on my channel in my little time I've been here. So, like, that's definitely happened where I've rolled actually 3 10s in a row. What happens to your lay, right? Please explain. Would like a little explanation. That would be helpful to understand the strategy, because your little 15-minute video definitely didn't get into the meat of it and explain how you can get uber fucking wrecked with the 4 and 10 as a lay when you get a bad streak of 4s and 10s. All right, thank you. Again, this wasn't meant to be disrespectful. Just please realize that I'm from Jersey, so I talk like with attitude. Just trying to understand. Thank you.